The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
November 13th is Civic Election Day, and residents of the City of Regina have the responsibility to choose the candidates who will best serve our community. All eligible voters may vote for mayor, ward councillor, and either public school board trustee or separate school board trustees. To find out if you're an eligible voter, call 306-751-4479 or visit regina.ca/elections. As a public service to our viewers, AccessNow has invited all the officially declared candidates to present a campaign message for airing exclusively on AccessNow TV. The views and opinions expressed in the following campaign messages are those of the candidates. Subdivision 1 is located in southeast Regina. Its boundaries are Victoria Avenue on the north, the CN Rail Line on the east, Arcola Avenue, Chuka Creek, the city limits, Fleet Street, and Wascana Creek on the south, and Wascana Lake and Ring Road on the west. Eligible voters in Subdivision 1 may elect one of the following candidates. Kelly Bond. Incumbent Ted Gilletta. Here are the candidates who are able to present their campaign message.
Hello, I'm Kelly Bond, and I'm excited to share that I'm running for a trustee position in the Regina School Board elections. Across Regina, families are seeing the impact of a declining education system. Students are struggling with reading, writing, mathematics, and science, the building blocks of their future success. Our education system is supposed to empower our children, but the focus has shifted away from these core subjects. This shift has led to declining academic standards and is failing to prepare our students for the challenges ahead. We need to bring the focus back to the basics. Reading, writing, math, and science should be prioritized, so every student has a strong foundation to build upon. A return to core subjects will equip our children with the knowledge and skills they need to succeed. But prioritizing core subjects isn't enough. We need school boards that are accountable, transparent, and fiscally responsible. Too often, resources are diverted away from classrooms and into administrative costs or projects that don't directly benefit students. We need accountability from our school boards to make sure resources are allocated effectively, ensuring funding reaches classrooms and supports student learning where it matters most. Parental engagement is also critical. Parents are a child's first and most important teachers. When they are involved, students do better. We need policies that encourage parents to be active participants in their children's education. By partnering with parents, we can create a more supportive environment for students and foster a community that values education. Our classrooms have also become increasingly complex and overcrowded, placing an overwhelming burden on teachers and leaving students without the individualized attention they need. Reducing class sizes and addressing the unique needs within each classroom will help teachers focus on each student and create a learning environment where all students can thrive. Together, we can turn things around. By refocusing on core subjects, demanding accountability and fiscal responsibility, fostering parental engagement, and reducing classroom sizes, we can give our children the education they deserve. Regina's future depends on the education we give our children today. Let's commit to putting them first and restoring excellence in our schools. Support Kelly Bond for a stronger education in Regina on November 13th. Thank you.
My name is Ted Gillette. I spent my initial 4 years term on the Regina Public School Board as a trustee for Subdivision 1 nears completion. I express my gratitude for the privilege of serving in this role. I take pride in the many achievements we have made together over the past 4 years, and I'm honored to seek re-election. As the years ahead, there's a much more collaborative work required to meet these needs within Subdivision. I believe that now more than ever, we must prioritize the needs of all students, support at-risk communities, foster inclusivity, and champion evidence-based learning by defending public education institutions that benefit society as a whole. I would focus my effort within these key priorities. Advocating for the predictable, consistent funding for our schools, addressing the urgent need for an additional elementary in the high school due to overcrowding issues, working for additional resources for students with special needs, supporting the need for additional speech pathologists, occupational therapists, psychologists, counselors, and advancing initiatives to improve governance structures and awareness for all, diverse need and inclusion for all. I firmly believe that protection of public education is shared responsibility. It is crucial to ensure that every child has a fundamental right to education. Governments all levels must step up and allocate essential funding to develop a strong and a thriving public education system rather than undermining or diminishing its importance. I sincerely appreciate your support for my re-election as Regina Public School Board Trustee, Subdivision 1, on November 13, 2024. Thank you.
Election Day is Wednesday, November 13th. Polling stations will be open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. There are 30 polling locations throughout Regina. If you are unable to vote on Election Day, advance polls will be held at various locations in Regina. Mobile polling and special polls will be available to those who are hospitalized, homebound due to disability, or live in a special care home. For more information, call 306-751-4479 or visit regina.ca/elections.
If you'd like to share your feedback on the program you just watched, contact us today